Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Madden 18. Today, we are in the Miami Dolphins franchise. And I think I've already done this, but we're going to do it again because why not? We have to get the season hyped up. Week 1, before we take on the Chicago Bears in the Windy City, Matt Moore and Ryan Tannehill, they're gonna take some time probably to work together because Matt Moore has learned some things. Ryan Tannehill has probably learned some things by sitting out on the sideline, and they're gonna probably have to come together to get a W in Week 1 against the Bears in Chicago. So the reason I say that, there's no more Jay Cutler. We knew that was probably going to happen, 99% going to happen. No more Jay Cutler through the offseason. But the other guys they got, maybe not so much a guarantee. So we're going to break down this roster, and we're going to go through the strengths and weaknesses that can provide through offense, through defense, and through special teams, because the Miami special teams, especially in field goal units, had one heck of a year last year. So let's go ahead. Let's break down this roster, starting at position number 1, the quarterback spot. Ryan Tannehill missed all of last year with an injury. He's 30 years old this year. He is right now 84 overall, 6 years out of Texas A&M. He's going to have his first start in over a year. Might be a slow start, but the Bears might be the right time to do it against. Matt Moore will play backup. 11 years in the league from Oregon State. He gained exponentially last year through experience and situational awareness. He also made some dazzling throws and plays himself. So I like this quarterback duo. Obviously, we'll have to change. Both guys are over 30. That is in the future, though, not right now. At halfback, behind, at least for right now, Ryan Tannehill, Jay Ajayi. He is still in Miami, 25 years old, with 88 speed. Then we have Damian Williams, who really turned it on when Jay Ajayi was hurt. Damian Williams ran his legs off. 4th year removed from Oklahoma. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 75 awareness. You wouldn't see it from last year. You would not see it. And then Storm Johnson from UCF, who got a couple snaps in 2018, but really just, or 2017, but really just didn't go anywhere with it. So we'll see what his role is. Maybe a special team unit this year. At fullback, we have Paul Lasike. He was with the team last year from BYU. Caught a couple touchdowns, made a couple blocks. Other than that, he's a fullback. How about the receiving core? 2 additions that the Dolphins made in the offseason. 1, Paul Richardson, the former Seahawk. 4th year from Colorado, 26 years old, 75 overall. 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 77 awareness, 76 elusiveness. Maybe you gotta beat those one-on-one coverages sometimes. He's a good guy to do it. And then the other guy, Dontrell Inman, 5 years from Virginia, 29 years old. That's the only mark on him. 74 overall. Right now, he's slotted to be our number 5. Jakeem Grant, we're probably going to use him in the special teams unit. He's slotted at number 6. But from Texas Tech, I really like him. Jakeem Grant had a rookie year last year. He played well for his role. Otherwise, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Stills will lead the team. And then the rookie from Auburn, Byron Austin. First pick or first round overall for the Miami Dolphins in this last offseason. We're expecting him to shine in some kind of way. Granted, He was the first round pick. We'll just have to wait and see what he can do, though. Tight end position, Julius Thomas is still there, but we did add Stephen Hodgson from Memphis out of the draft. 23 years old, 68 overall. But Julius Thomas, he's going to need help on that O-line. Blocking, receiving, just taking a breath, a fresh air, a couple of snaps. Stephen Hodgson will have a pretty decent-sized hole to fill when Julius Thomas is not on the field. And if the Miami Dolphins want to run 3 tight end set, Thomas Durate, UCLA kid, 2 years experience. Also 23, we have young talent in this tight end core. Moving to the O-line, Laramie Tunsil will be the left tackle. Left guard will be Jordan Knox out of Rutgers. He came from the draft. He will be starting over Isaac Asiata. So big expectations for Jordan Knox, but I think he can do it. Center position, Mike Pouncey is still here. We have Joey Hunt behind him. We needed a center in free agency. We went out. We got Joey Hunt. So Florida, Mike Pouncey, 7 years removed. And then Joey Hunt from TCU, only 2 years removed. He's young. He looks good on paper. We'll have to see what he can do in games. Right guard, Evan Boehm, Jamon Bushrod, and Nick Thornton. 3 of them. Pretty good age over all 3 of them. Jamon Bushrod is 34, but he is a backup. Evan Boehm will have to improve. Rookie year, had a lot of miscues. Then again, he's a rookie. However, though, he is injured right now. So Jamon Bushrod is the lead man. We might sub in Nick Thornton to see how he plays. He's a rookie from Ohio. We got him in the draft as well. Right tackle, Juwan James and Morgan Christensen out of the draft. Left tackle, Cameron Wake, by far the defensive captain here in Miami. And then Andre Branch to back him up. Right end, we have Charles Harris and Benjamin Boren. So between these 2 guys, a year of experience. It's going to be an interesting test at right end this year. Teams will definitely look to can't think of the word. Just get around him. Go through him, however the case may be. Disrupt them. That was the word. Teams are going to do whatever they can in their power to disrupt them, and they're going to have to be ready for it. Defensive tackles, Ndamukong Suh, Jordan Phillips, and Devin Godchow. I'm putting Cameron Wake over Ndamukong Suh because, let's be honest, we're giving Ndamukong Suh the contract that he wants that we can't afford. We cut him, we lose $22 million. So we're going to have to wait till that contract's up. But Ndamukong Suh is the starting D tackle with Jordan Phillips and Devin Godchow. Then at linebackers, we have Raquan McMillan out of Ohio State, who played decent where he could. Brandon Watts is the backup. Mike linebacker, middle linebacker, Antonio Morrison with Ben Gideon. Sherman Landry out of the draft from Mississippi State. Lamont Barrow. Right outside linebacker, Kiko Alonso, the former Eagle from Oregon. Zadarius Smith we picked up before last year started. He's played good. Kentucky. He's young. He's fresh. And so is Nathan Jerry out of Nebraska. So we have a lot of young guys throughout this team that will definitely help us down the future road. Cornerbacks, Byron Maxwell, Cordrea Tankersley from Clemson. He had a handful of interceptions in rookie year from Clemson. He had, I think, 4 or 5 interceptions. And for a backup corner, when Maxwell maybe was hurt or wasn't on the field or we needed some extra coverage in some plays, he definitely stepped up. And so did Xavier Howard out of Baylor. He made a handful of defensive plays, not so much interceptions or big hits, but just overall solid swat the ball down, get the 4th down, get the 3rd down, whatever the case may be. Free safeties, Turner Purvis. He is also another big guy to look out for this year for Miami. We spent our 2nd round pick on him from Miami, and he's going to be starting free safety. We only have 2 of them, him and Budda Baker, which was one of the bigger free agency swoop-ups or trades rather, for the Dolphins from Washington, 1 year in, 22 years old. These guys together should have fun together in the secondary. At strong safety, Rashad Jones, TJ McDonald Jr., and AJ Hendy. Kicker and punter, we talked about the special teams and how they can affect games. Andrew Franks had a heck of a year last year. Near the top, if not top kickers in the NFL. He's only 25, and 3 years in, hey, he's doing his job very well. We would like to keep him until he retires or we just see another guy. Punter, Matt Darr. Darr had a good few punts that netted the opposing teams inside the, maybe not 10-yard line, but maybe the 20-yard line. So solid punting work from them. This year's picks, we have a first, second, third, fourth, sixth, and seventh. No fifth-round pick, but it's only pre-week 1. We have a long ways to go before that happens. And then practice squad, a couple guys we're looking forward to. Maybe can get something going. Julian Harding from South Dakota at center. We had DeAndre Pitts from Northern Iowa. And then the top 2 guys, Vincent Taylor from Oklahoma State, a D tackle, and then also D tackle Bennett Fannin from Cincinnati. So 2 D tackles, a left tackle, and a center in the practice squad. And then that's the Miami Dolphin roster for this upcoming season, 2018 to 2019. Should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you for week 1 at Soldier Field again.